See, this what happen when you don't record for a minute, bro. You be getting nervous and shit. Don't get nervous, nigga. Get right, bro. Like, I can't. I'm not comfortable. Let me get comfortable in this motherfucker. Let me get comfortable. Like, damn. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another video. I know you read the title, and you know why we're here. I recently made a decision, and I'm not gonna drink. You know, I've decided that I'm going to be a sober king moving forward. I wanted to get on here, and I wanted to talk about why I made that decision. Firstly, I want to say that I've been feeling very overstimulated lately. And not just from drinking and things like that. I just mean from social media, music. So that's one reason. But another reason that I decided to make this decision is because it got to a point where, and I don't want this to be taken out of context because I've never been an addict. And I'm sure there's definitely people who struggle with addiction. And this isn't what that is. But one of the things that I did notice I was doing was using these things as a crutch. It would be times where I would say, you know, let me take this or let me drink this or let me smoke this so I can loosen up, or let me just drink a little bit so I can socialize. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling social, and there'll be times where I felt like if I drank, I would feel more confident, or it would be a social lubricant. Or there'd be times where I'll be like, you know what? I need to feel more creative. I want to create videos, or I want to go to the studio, or I want to do these things, but I need to smoke this so that I can loosen up and the ideas will come to me, or whatever bullshit reason that I will come up with. I felt like taking something would help me, and I just had the realization that I don't need any of these things. I've been reading a lot about conditioning, and I don't want to go off on a whole another tangent, but long story short, everyone is a product of their conditioning. You're a product of your environment. You're a product of the things that you've been taught and the way that you've been trained to behave. I say all that to say that there was a point in time where I didn't even know what alcohol was. There was a point in time where I had never tried weed before. There was a point in time where I was literally just a kid. I was completely ignorant of all these worldly things before I got introduced to them, and I was fine. I was born sober, and there's nothing wrong with being sober. I want to get back to who I was before I even was introduced to these things. And I feel like, not even just for me, but for anybody that's watching this, if you feel like you need to take something so that you can feel more social, or you need to take something so you can loosen up, or you need to take something so you can relax, or you need to take something so you can feel more creative, or you need to take something so you could feel this way or that way, there's something way deeper that needs to be addressed within yourself. I've come to the point where I feel like I just want to see who I am without any of those things. I want to be the type of guy who doesn't need those things. And I look up to a lot of artists and a lot of creators and a lot of successful people who stand on sobriety.
I just never wanted to drink. It's just something that didn't interest me.
You've never taken drugs. You've never done alcohol.
I've drunk before, but not like...
Not much.
Yeah. And
Smoke?
no.
I mean, you're one of the squeakiest, cleanest men I've ever met.
I haven't had a sip in a year and a half because I'm focused. I'm just hungry. I don't want to wake up with a dry throat. I don't want to wake up tired. I really care about my career a lot, and it feels like a fragile thing that, not everybody gets. So while I have it, I'd like to just be clear.
I also just want to let the younger generation know that, you know, drugs and alcohol it doesn't have to be an option. They don't have to take that route. You know, there's other, because some people are like, man, how you gonna rap if you ain't high or whatever? And I'm like, how you gonna rap if you ain't high? What type of shit is that? Like, who made that a rule?
And they advocate for sobriety, and I'll probably put those people in the video, but I really like that, and I like that those people are outside the box. I want to be outside the box. I don't want to be in the box like everybody else. And there's this scripture in the Bible. It says, and I don't want to mess it up, but I'll put it on the screen. But it basically says, don't conform to the ways of the world, but be renewed. Let your mind be renewed by the ways of God. I don't know if I got that right, but I say that to say that I don't want to be of this world, and those are all worldly things. This guy's looking at me. How you doing, brother? I'm good. Bro interrupted my video and shit, bro. I almost had to whoop that nigga ass. No, I'm just playing. But I don't want to be conformed to the way of this world. I don't want to conform to the ways of the world. Nigga, I'm preaching. I'm sober, man. I'm sober. I'm a sober king, you know? And if you watching this right now and you ever wanted to take a break, or you ever took a break from those substances, then comment below, man. Let me know why. I'd love to get personal with you, man, because I feel like this is going to be a awakening journey, you know, to see who I am when I'm not doing those things, when I'm not participating in those things, man. And truth be told, man, I feel like anybody who feels like they need to do those things, they're well, I don't want to offend anybody, but we don't need that. We don't need that over here, you know. We are sober, pure young men, and keep that shit away from me, bro. Like, don't ask me if I want to hit that shit. Don't ask me if I want to, like, get out of my face, bro. Like, don't offer me nothing. Don't ask me if I want to hit the shit. Don't ask me if I want to take a shot. Don't ask me if I want to. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you. I don't want to do none of that shit, bro. Matter of fact, get off my motherfucking video, nigga. Get off my video. I'll whoop your ass. I'll see you on the next one. I decided, as you already know by the title, that I'm not out here finna be doing all this shit that I was doing before. Like, I'm not doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. I'm done kicking it with these niggas. I'm done. I'm done doing all that weird shit. Like, I'm not smoking. I'm not drinking. I'm not kicking it with you niggas no more, bro. Like, don't hit me up talking about, yo, where the weed at? Don't hit me up talking about, I need that. Don't hit me up talking about, hey, Jayden, I seen your video and I want to give you some feedback. Hey, all right, I'm bullshitting.